Yes, guys, and welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102, the Lowend legend, part 16. Within the next 60 seconds, we are about to go live on YouTube, but I thought I'd record this at the same time for the simple reason, it's so, as I said this before, people that don't follow the lives, that do follow the story, might be a little bit off, off mark a little bit. So we are about to go live for an early morning Tuesday stream with the Lowend legend, myself and Matt. So much is happening. It is crazy. You may recall from yesterday's stream, sensationally, start of season 23, we moved over to New York for the new chapter. We have got unfinished business in the United States. There's no doubt about that. Unfinished business, big time. Bear with me, guys. I'm literally just firing it up on the PC, connecting straight out. There we go. Unfinished business on in America, and we took over literally right on the eve of the halfway stage. We got the job on the Tuesday. We had to get it by the Wednesday, otherwise it would be a no-no. Self-imposed rules from myself and Matt that you can't go for a job when a team is more than halfway through when they're gunning for a promotion or something like that. So we're off and running. We are live. Okay, so let me just tell Matt that the game is going to be open in the next moment. Hopefully he'll spot that. Game firing. That should be enough for you, Matt. So we played a little bit more last night. We had an hour last night, and it's funny because on the stream, I had a couple of freebies on my way, and took both of them, can you believe it? Both of them failed on a fucking medical. They were both injured. But don't worry, don't panic, because I managed to get all 10 players in before the window shut. PVFI is live. Hello, Gary. How you diddling? So we got all 10 players through before the deadline. A couple of which, they're piss poor. You know, in all honesty, I just wanted to get my players in. Get my players in and sort of work with a little bit of depth. Matt is off and running with the new season. As you can see, we're up to September, so the window's just shut. But in terms of my 10 signings, then we brought in Banda, who's not started. What's that say? If you sack your physio, hello Dante, hello Mark. How you diddling? You're right, Mark. And I've got to be honest with you, right? I knew that, but I didn't bother because it's my own fault because I didn't pay attention that these fuckers were injured. If you ever shag an elephant, make sure you... Tip of the day from Gary Johnson. If you ever shag an elephant, make sure you're on top. That is a very good tip, Gary. I remember that because last time it fucking hurt. It really hurt. So these are the 10 players that I got, and we'll just quickly flick through them very, very quickly. One of them, Matt actually tipped me this guy. One of them isn't very, very good, to be honest with you. I think it's Riera, and he's been shit for me. I'm always on... Oh, that is brutal, Dante. That is a brutal one. I hope she's not subscribed. Okay. Vic's decent. Look, that is a Son regen. Now, you might think, why? It was a freebie. I did go for the Van Dijk regen. Now, let me show you these last two that I got. Very, very happy with him. He returned from a loan spell at my old club. I thought he was on loan anyway. I could swear he was on loan. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Either way, but we nabbed him for 6 million, and then we nabbed this Colombian striker as the last guy. Let's have a quick gander at Matt then. He started well, 3 out of 3. He's through to the Champions League group stages. Lyon, Benfica, and Leipzig. Not the easiest of groups in the world. So a quick gander at Matt's signings. This season, Barcelona are going to be a force for him. There's no doubt about that. Barcelona and Real Madrid. He did thrash Real Madrid 4-1. But it's fair to say Matt has to win this title. He has to win it. No doubt about that. Let me just move my mouse. No fucks given. I once did a job circumcising elephants. The pay was bad, but... we're in fine form this morning, aren't we? We are in fine form. So, let me now just quickly show you this bad boy. That is how we finished the session yesterday. 1 game to go. We had some, we built the squad like we needed to. We really have. And we've won. We're going to win the Eastern Conference, and I feel that the Inter Miami, our old club, of course, we had 2 back-to-back games there, and then we had them again. I don't understand how it works. So we're also in the Champions League for America, or whatever you call it. Does anybody know why the fuck I'm in it? I don't think it's hard, unless it is hard-coded. I don't think it is. Is there any reason I was in this? Let's just check something a minute. No, because DC United won it last year. So how do you get into the Champions League in the United States? And it's not winning the league either, because they didn't win the league last season. But what they did win last season, they did win the cup, but like the standard US Open Cup. But surely you wouldn't go to the Champions League for winning the US Open Cup, or would you? I don't know. So if anyone knows, let me know. Okay, so we focus now to the last game, which is away to Sporting. We've got the first leg of our Champions League. The thing is, like I said, I don't know why I'm in it, but the good thing is, it does, or hopefully it should maintain the old world reputation. Obviously, our money has taken a really, really big hit. You know, we spent a lot of money. We did manage to... We certainly managed to get rid of some players. You can see there, we got rid of Emil Fischer for a good amount. Mendonca, we knew Mendonca went. And I've got players that hopefully are going to go... Well, he's not going... do you know what? How many times does that happen? Somebody from America came in for a player right after the window closed. And it don't open now till February. So it's like, really? You know what I mean? It's like 6 months. It's over 6 months, actually. So... going back to what I said yesterday, the value of my players. Well, the value of my players. Well, that's taken a big boost, as you can see right there. I couldn't have asked for anything better, to be honest. New England have been beaten. So, 1 game to go, and to remind you, it is the conference winners and then the next 5 best placed teams. Well, that's irrelevant because Columbus are going to do it. Columbus are easily going to do it. So what we've got there, we've got 47 over there. Inter Miami will do it. I think DC will do it as well. It looks like DC will do it. So 35. So as it stands then, Dallas will do it as well. Hang on, let me just go back to my one. Yeah, there you go. There you go. My phone's just gone. Who's that message from? Okay. So, Team America was on the other night. Right, okay. Do you know what? For a minute there, Gary, I thought you were going to... I don't know why. I thought you were going to say something about Inter Miami. They played it... I know we spoke about this the other day, about the shitty... that World Club Cup shit thing. And I just thought that's what you were going to talk about. I was going to be disgusted. But I've never seen it, Gary. I've never seen it. And what's the gist of it? The gist of that? Me and Annie have a complete different perspective of films quite often. You know, there's a series I saw on Netflix. I added it to the watch list. An Arnold Schwarzenegger series. Black Sight and his daughter, he teams up with his daughter. And I'm thinking, since when did Arnold Schwarzenegger do a fucking series? And I'm like, what the fuck? Guys, who made it? Oh, right, okay. South Park's fucking brilliant. Okay, South Park's fucking brilliant. Fucked up beyond all recognition. Okay. Do you know where Fubar started from? Because I always thought Fubar was sort of like mid-90s, late 90s, but it was mentioned in Tango and Cash. Oh, sorry, Fubar. Yeah, I didn't know that. I saw it. But the term Fubar was mentioned in Tango and Cash. Kurt Russell said it, and he explained what it stood for. Yeah, I saw it on one of those like trending, and I didn't even know he did a series, to be honest with you. Because one series I do like, right? I like season 1. Season 2 wasn't as good. Was Tulsa King. I really enjoyed Tulsa King. Season 2 was a little bit poor, and they left it that it's got to be a season 3. But Stallone's getting older and older, and it's like, come on. Right, okay, we're gonna have to make a change over here. It's in World War II, not from a silly OTT. Right, I didn't know that. Didn't know that at all. The winner of the MLS Cup, the league's playoff championship, or the team with the best regular season. Right, okay. Okay, Mark, didn't know that. The tournament features all MLS. Okay. Yeah, but Mark, the MLS in this game, although this is the update. Oh, fuck you! What a fucking dickhead! Now he misses the quarterfinals. The thing is, the format is different, isn't it? The winner of Lamar Hunt US Open, the oldest ongoing national soccer competition in the United States. Oh, right, okay. So that last one answered it then. That's the exact one. The winner of the Lamar Hunt US Open Cup, the oldest ongoing national soccer competition in the United States, secures a berth in the... Right, so... Oh, hang on, is it the champion? It's not... Champions Cup. Let me just... So essentially the cup, Winners' Cup, I suppose, isn't it? Let me just check to see what it is. Matt's won again. Nicely done, Matt. It says Champions League, you see. So... No, because Chicago are in it. So... Right, so... Hang on. Yeah, Gary, I was thinking that. MLS Cup. The league's players' championship automatically qualifies. Right, so that's why Chicago are in it. Right, so I got that. The team with the best regular season record, winning the Supporters' Shield. Right. So like 3 or 4. Okay, so it's almost like... It's almost like the only European competition. Okay, that's good to know. It's very, very good to know. We all love soccer. Defence. Yeah. But do you know what, right? I saw Luis Suarez score yesterday. And the more I think about it, the more I think, why do these players, right, ruin their legacy of going to this fucking Farmers League? I mean, I can't even call it that. I mean, you've only got to look at the World Club Cup. They have the wrong name. Right, okay, I get you. That's what confused me. That's what confused me, Mark. Because it was called Champions League. And I was like, where the fuck's this come from? I mean, I'm not knocking it. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck, I forgot to fucking... You've got to do it straight away on the update. You've got to appeal it straight away. Fortunately, it's only a 1-game ban. We are playing in DC United in the quarterfinals. Okay, so... Let's have a look now then. So did Dallas... We'll have a look. So it looks like Dallas have done it then, have they? Okay, here we go then. So this is a complete draw, isn't it? Obviously. Okay. It's called the Champions Cup. Yeah, that's fair enough. Should be called the Dog and Duck. Sorry, Dog and Duck. Is that not the name of a pub? Like the five-a-side pub, isn't it? You know. As you may know the history behind this save, we had just over a season, nearly 18 months at Inter Miami. 2 finals, we lost them both. I am prepared to do the same with New York and have a season and a half. But, I don't know. I know, Gary, I know we spoke about this, Mark, American League, the MLS, and with all due respect to any MLS fans out there, it's fucking shit. It really is. The format doesn't go like this anymore, does it? The format is just... Because the bizarre thing, right, and I spotted this ages ago, and just to justify what I'm about to say now, this is what makes this fucking bizarre. The format has these 4 conferences. The Eastern, the Northern, and the Western, right? And that means... And it's the same 4 teams. So a bit like the World Cup South American... qualifying game, always the same. So what about all the other American teams who don't ever come in? A bit like non-league, and I've got a player leaving. Where did I see he was going? Or maybe he went actually. I thought he was... Yeah, Montreal. And he's going, right, and I just happened to look that they were rich, but they're never going to get into the league. It's silly. Eddie Pope shows it's poor when Bradley... Yeah, Bradley... I remember that, Mark. I fucking remember that. You know, oh. Right, now that's a striker. Right, that's the one who who failed a fitness test. Failed a medical. But I didn't realise it was my own fault. But I'm gonna try and sign him now because it's gonna be for next season. Because my 10 signings are gonna reset for next season, and I'm not gonna have much money. My phone's going. Let me just double check that because your ladyship has gone out. So that's probably going to be her, just in case. Okay, that's about what time we're going out, because I'm going out afterwards. So we are streaming until the latest 11:30. So essentially, Matt, we're playing for about an hour. Okay, Matt is in the Champions League. Morning, by the way. Hello, Mark Rutgers. How you doing? I got your King of the Dugout players. Many thanks for that. Good to see you, Mark. Okay, so let's just prepare ourselves now then for this game in 3 days' time. And look at that. How long is he out for? He's out for 1 day, so he can make it. Hi, Raymondo. I think we should call him Ray Regen, Gary, because there is like a real small percent of me that thinks maybe it's not Ray's Regen, but there's obviously a huge percentage which tells me it is Ray's Regen. I love it. Fucking love it. He'll always be Ray's Regen, won't he? Raygen. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Raygen. Raygen it is. Do you know what, right? Wouldn't it be great, right? Particularly right now. Oh, fuck, Mark. I was going to say, wouldn't it be good if Ray popped on? Shit, what was his name? Oh, I know who you mean, Mark. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, man, somebody help me. Was it Marco? I don't know if it was Marco. It could have been Marco. It's not the name I've got on the tip of my tongue, though. But I know what you mean. And surely, how can I put this? How can I put this blunt? Surely they were a couple of benders. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to make any homosexual slurs, but surely they did each other up the pupper. Okay, his punch. Oh, God. I'm not 100%, and I'm not sure how we can find out. Look at my comments, you spanner. What comments? Because I can only see Raygen. Marco Alfonso. I don't know. Was it definitely Marco? Was it definitely Marco? Are you 100% on that, Gary? Because if you say I'm 100%, then I'll take your word for it. Even though you are Scottish, I will take your word for it. I thought it was somebody else. If I'm really honest with you, I thought it was somebody else. Oh, I don't know. It'll come to me if it's somebody else. I've got a name. I don't know. I'm not 100%, Gary. I'm not 100%. But wouldn't it be great, right, if he popped on right now, right? And then at least that would prove that Mark Rutgers... yeah, it is, Gary. It would then prove that Mark Rutgers is not the Ray Regen... That is not Ray. So, you know, Ray used to say his mate was a... Oh, fucking... Yeah, fucking dickhead. Fucking knob jockey. Right, okay, so we have got a space going in midfield. And I think we've got an obvious person for it. I think it's got to be Farrell, isn't it? With Willock out. Okay. Okay. We're going to have to slow our speed down. I tend to play speedy when... that's why I beat him 5-1 with Lazio. I'll tell you a little story, right? My brother played a little bit of online. He's never really grasped online or anything like that. And he played for a little period of time. And it was whilst Ray was around. And Ray played a game with Baz, right? And Baz beat him 1-0. And Ray had Michael Dewberry in goal for Leeds, right? And Baz rang me, he goes, what the fuck is that all about? He goes, I swear he did that on purpose. I went, yeah, he probably did, fat twat. Ray told me he tasted like twat. Okay, here we go then. Now, does anyone know how this works? Let me remind you, if you don't already know, we have 2 games. It's a best of 3, so it makes no difference if I win 5-0. If I lose a second game 1-0, it is 1-1. It's best of 3. Also, we must have a winner. We cannot have a draw. If it goes to 90 minutes, we have a 45-yard shootout
American style. It's fucking shit. Now, Matt will verify here. When I played the... Yeah, nor do I, Gary. No, I don't care about that whatsoever. It's all about this. When I played this before with Miami, it went on and on. The shootout went on, and so much that it didn't all fit on the match report, believe it or not. So, it makes no difference here if I win 10-0, 20-0, 1-0. I just need to get the win, and then I need to get... you have to win 2-0, 2 games to 0. Obviously, if I can win the first one, it gives me a little bit of a cushion, naturally. To be honest with you, out of all the teams I've got, I'm quite happy to get DC United, because I think I had a good record against them since I took over. But when I played Inter Miami and I won the shootout, but it didn't say, it said I won the shootout, but it didn't say it on the match report. Well, no, tell a lie. It was all fucked up anyway, but basically there was just too many. And the match report, I believe, can only have X amount of words, I think. That's what it was. There you go. Right, that's all that counts now then. So we've won 2-0. First blood. First blood for us. That was massive. Massive. Matt has won again. Matt is going to do it. Matt is going to do it, isn't he? You know, Barcelona. Right, okay, so let's just take a look now then. Let me just have a look at the West. But if you win MLS, you're champion of the world, just like... I don't know, Gary. I couldn't tell you. Is it not, though, correct me if I'm wrong, you're champion of the world, just like NFL, or... Yeah, I don't know. You know what Americans are like, yeah? I mean, it's a bit like when you have a less-known sport I'm trying to think of a less-known sport. Something really mediocre, and they say you're the champion, you're the best in the world. But that's because no one in the... Do you know what I mean? The Americans are fucking crazy on certain things. I mean, basketball, baseball, but there's a lot of money in it. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, I'm not the expert on this. Baseball, they don't, like, have transfers, do they? They have, is it trades? Something like that? Is it something like that? They say the Super Bowl winners are champs of the world. It makes me sick. It makes me fucking sick. And they don't, you know... And there's so much money involved in it, though. It's probably, I don't know, maybe I'm being anti-American because I've got no interest in it. And, you know, that maybe, you know, some people will disagree, you know. And I remember somebody saying to me, right, football is a child's game compared to rugby. I was like, fucking dare you say that. You know, I think everyone's got a different view, different perspective. But let's be honest, anybody watching this stream should be liking football. If you're on the stream and you like and you don't like football, then you're on the wrong fucking channel. You're on the wrong channel. Okay, so we now need to... What did Farrell get me? Farrell got me a 7. That's good. Makes it easier for me to drop him now. They disrespect every sport. Yeah. A player would run through any... Do you know what, right? That's the thing. That is the thing. And I'll give you an example of that in a minute, Gary. And it's not to do with sport, but it does involve Mark and possibly you. Let me just put Willock back. Who was my... Right, okay. So we're going to have... Yeah. Jonah Lama would destroy any LFL padded pussy. Right, so do you remember... I know we spoke about this recently. When we had, during lockdown, we had that radio app. Right, and to prove they're on a different wavelength, I can't even say it because Mark knows what I'm going to say. Is when they don't get our sense of humour. They don't get our sense of humour, and they say they like our accent, but they don't get our sense of humour. Mark made a joke, which I can't even say because it will offend somebody, but. And they started having a go at him, but this was a fucking free-for-all station. Yeah, yeah. They've got no... And when you do sarcasm, they're lost, don't they? They look confused.com. They're sort of, and it's like, what the fuck? You know? I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I like things like... I know this isn't for everybody. I like the comedy Friends, right? But when you watch Friends, right? I was watching it, and I've watched it over and over. My daughters like Friends. And Bruce Willis has a cameo role on it. And they fucking screaming. It's like, ah! And I'm like, what the fuck? Right, do you remember EastEnders, right? I don't know if anyone remembers this. Years and years ago, probably back in 97, Robbie Williams had a cameo role. A very, very small cameo role. He was on the phone. And I think he got the cameo role through Daniela Westbrook. Now, if that was America, they'd fucking scream like fucking idiots. I mean, think back to Jerry Springer. I mean, what the fuck was that all about? I mean, oh my god. Shoot the fucking lot. Okay, who's that? Adam Cruz. No, he's one of mine. He can go. Okay, ooh. Right, we want to get rid of all our fucking... Do you know what? He's worth more than 2 million. Look at that. I'm not selling him. You know what? They've obviously not got the money, have they? Oh, they have, you see. They've got to... Hang on a minute. Let me just see if they're buying anybody. Because if they're buying anybody else... there's no way. What was Mark's it was to do with babies. It was to do with babies. And I think these two women got really offended by it and blah blah blah. But it was a free for all, and I think it was called something like free for all. It was like, it was a joke. It was a joke, you know. Okay, so let's you know. Oh shit! What happened there? Okay, let's just get an early goal here. This is the thing, you see. You can be dominating 1-0. They equalise in the 90th minute, and then they win the shootout. Oh come on! Stereo, that was it, Mark. Stereo app, weren't it? Well, I think actually recently we downloaded it again, didn't we, Mark? Well, I know I did, and I think you said, and I was still registered, but it's just full of the same fucking nonsense, basically. But Gary, it was savage. It was the sort of thing, Gary, that we would say in our WhatsApp group. It was, but they went fucking spastic, and I mean they went absolutely spastic over it. Okay, we've got 1 foot into the semi-final. 1 foot into the semi-final. There we go. We can make 5 subs in this, so I'm actually going to be very, very precautious here. I'm going to take off my yellow cards. They went mental. Yeah, oh, yeah, very, very much so. But if you remember, Mark, I don't know how good your memory is, all they spoke about was politics, and it was all about panic buying and shit like that, you know, and I don't know. At least when we speak to Connor, he's Scottish. I mean, he openly says he lives in Philadelphia, but he is Scottish. FBI were kicking in front of my door of my... Oh my God, can you fucking imagine it? Right, so we're through to the semi-finals. We've destroyed DC United. I don't really want Inter Miami, to be honest with you. Inter Miami are there. See, so there you see, Chicago got to have a third game. San Jose Earthquakes. I don't know. Who do we want? Who do we want in that semi-final? I suppose I'm just looking really at who won the respective area conference. You know, Manly McCann's whereabouts and all that. Oh, God. The old McCanns, eh? The old fucking McCanns. You know, no, I don't think you said too much, but talking of that, you know when you get these people, right, like Ian Huntley, they get new identities, don't they? He's got a new identity. Do you think, right, if he's a CMO 102 fan and he goes on YouTube and he's watching this right now, Ian Huntley, so if you're out there, Ian Huntley, you motherfucker. Portugal came out of a car not long after. Have you created that one, Mark, or did you nick it off Wikipedia? Because I'm pretty certain I've heard that. Maybe you've told me that one before, Mark. There was a thing, right, on the gag reel of what was it called? Oh shit! What's that program called with Frankie Boyle? His kids on the. What was that thing called with Frankie Boyle? What was it? What was it he used to watch? What was it Frankie Boyle watch? What was that fucking TV program? I've had a complete fucking mind blank. What did Frankie Boyle do? What was the have you seen the documentary on the McCanns? Mock the Week, that was it. The McCanns from the FBI, right, an expert who analyses. I think Annie's watched it. Annie's watched something on that. Mock the Week. So there was a gag reel on Mock the Week. The stuff that they couldn't air. And what would you say at a dinner party? And Frankie Boyle goes up. things you wouldn't hear at a dinner party. Frankie Boyle goes up. Well, if we're all here, who's looking after Madeline? And it was on the gag reel, and for me, fucking hilarious. I don't give a shit. I mean, I thought he was fucking brilliant on that. Okay, Matt, a 9-goal thriller for you. Not very good for your goalkeeper, I don't think. And we spoke about your goalkeeper, haven't we, Matt? I've never seen a full pedo flip. Just a little... Sicko. Okay, we are waiting then, and we've got to wait for the... we've got to wait for this shit, haven't we? So yeah, I don't think I'd want San Jose, but maybe I would want... I mean, where did Chicago finish? No, we don't really want Chicago. I don't know. I think maybe I'd want Dallas. Yeah, we want Dallas, don't we? We want Dallas. They were shit coming through. They don't deserve it. Oh, you dropped him. Mark. Did you retract that, Mark, or did YouTube do it? Yeah, I'm guessing you had him in goal. It's bizarre, isn't it, Matt? It's fucking bizarre how many he concedes for someone who looks so good. It's ridiculous. If his issue was that he always got injured, I'd get it, because you know that. Because, just continue, for fuck's sake. Get this... I'm trying to, you fucking Jobsworth. Fucking, oh dear, YouTube. Oh, it was YouTube, was it? It was YouTube. The thing is, Gary, I'm not confident. I mean, I got royally raped last time. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it, am I? No, I won't be able to. Okay, let's focus on the next game then, whenever we get it in. Let's have a look at the fixtures. Let's see when the game is. My joke. What? Yeah, I saw it. I don't ever know if you remove it or if... it was I'm trying to remember exactly what it said word for word now. Martin not going to really be able to write it without it potentially getting sanctioned again. Matt is looking good. Matt, how did you get on in your first Champions League game? I missed it. Oh, you obviously beat Leon. I don't remove things. I'll get banned. Yeah, it was a joke to do with little things, big things. Little things and big things. But if you went... Now, I've recorded this. Oh, no. I'm recording it. Oh, no, I'm not recording. No, so we can go... You could essentially go back on the stream, couldn't you? Yeah, little snatches. But if we went back on the stream, it would be there, wouldn't it? It would then get removed. Would it not? So we'll have to have a look at that. Okay, so for the benefit of YouTube Story, I am recording this live for the benefit of keeping up to date. Love it. Okay, so right. We've got to keep an eye on our money. We really have got to keep an eye on our money. I'm a little bit... I'm still at 15 million. I think I can't grumble at that. Sexy. Right, okay. It's Champions League. Oh, for Champions League, whatever the fuck it is. It's this fucking thing. Right, I don't really give a shit about this, to be honest with you. So, there you go. Let's just... I don't even know what the instructions are, as in what the ruling is. In fact, I probably should check, shouldn't I? Extra time, penalty shootout scores a level. That's after 2 legs, though, I take it. So it's no away goals, is it not? Okay. Okay, well, let's just get this shit out of the way. It was just a bonus, as I said. It don't say first leg. It don't say first leg there, does it? So that would tell me it's going to be one of these fucking best of three. Did he really, Mark? I didn't know that. I love that guy. He was one of the best referees. I didn't know that. How old was he now, though? How old was he? You would not fucking mess around. Do you know what, right? 2 referees. And I'm sure the second one, Gary, you especially will agree with me on this. Yoro Reni and Pierluigi Collini. What a fucking guy, Collini. Bit gay living. Don't give a fuck. Collini? Don't tell me you didn't like Collini. Collina. What a great referee he was. You would not, you know... I think there's a lot of things about on YouTube, isn't there? Like Collina's best moments, that sort of stuff. And... Oh, fuck off, you tosspot. Oh, so it's a... Okay, so it's only one game. Okay, so it's only one game that answers that one then. Okay, that answers that. Only ref to appear on the front of it. Oh, God. That just shows, really, don't it? How much he was respected. But, yeah, who's that? This is one positive about the Americans, that you can't go for a Bosman. This guy's ending at the end of the season, and I'm going to accept it, because he's going to go now in February. He's going to go for £1 million. I think it was... I can't remember. Was it? I can't remember. I don't know, Mark. I couldn't tell you. Gary might know that one, though. Gary, fire up your ODB. Mind you, you can't even... You could look at the referee table, don't you? That's such... Yeah. I've seen Rennie on the... It's such an irrelevant thing in the game, isn't it? That fucking table. You have no influence on it. Okay. In fact, Can we have a look? Yeah, you see... It's not as if we even see a rating. I mean, if they added a little thing like giving a rating to a referee... It would make all the difference. But you might look at it that if you've got him in charge of your next game, he's a bit of a wanker, and so on and so on. I never really pay any attention to it at all. Might even make a video on that, to be honest with you. Okay, so we are taking on then Vancouver of Canada in the semi-finals of that shitty 2-bob Mickey Mouse fucking cup. Matt has won again. Look at that. Matt is going to do it. Barcelona have lost again, and you know what that means. Barcelona have lost again. Matt is on 7 out of 7. Now I'm trying to have a hamster. I thought more Paul Durkin would be your sort of person. Right, okay. So there you see it. For those of you that don't know, Gary, I know you don't like this, but I'm sure you might not be too familiar. So it finished 1-1. And 35-yard shootout. There you see. This 35-yard shootout is fucking shit, isn't it? It is shit. So let's just have a look at the first one then. Oh, fuck, I've just lost my page. Hang on. Right, let's have a look at the first one. Oh, fuck, let me just go to one of them. He continued to bring the ball forward. He took the ball on his right foot before to bury it in top corner. Nash made a fingertip save to divert the ball away. Went off. Set off the... All right, okay. So it don't even give you like a different colour for you to see where the penalty finished. They're shit, aren't they? They are really shit. 2-0 that finish, but I'm pretty certain a lot of them get missed. So many of them get missed. It's bizarre, isn't it? It really is bizarre. We shall see. Okay. Go on, Matt. Go on, Matt. You've got fans over here, Matt. Gary and Mark are cheering you on, I think. Migadonte is cheering you on. He's openly said Team Matt, hasn't he? So you have got one fan. Espanyol 5, Real Madrid 0. That proves what's happened in Spain.
Okay, look, humour. Right. Look, Mark. Right, listen. Right. You know, with special children, where you just have to put your thumb up to them. All right, mate. How you doing? Right, humour the lad. Humour him. Come on. Humour the lad. Make him feel good about himself. We all want his team to win it. All right. All right, you know, we do it with retards in town, don't we? You know when you see a Down syndrome kid and they say, hello, and I know, oh yeah, I shit you not, right, now listen to this, right? So, yesterday, I met my daughter from school because she wanted to go to the shop. That got retracted, Gary. I met my daughter from the shop and we were walking round, right? Hang on, my window's open, so I've got to keep this down, right? And about 3 doors up, yeah, there's an Asian family. And this Asian girl, she must have been about 13 or something like that, 14. And she gets out the car drives off, and she's going to the house, and I'm walking with Gracie, who's 12, and this Asian girl, she goes, hello, and I went, you alright? And she goes, I'm fine, are you happy? And Gracie, right, and I says, I'm very happy, are you happy? She goes, I am, and I'm thinking, there we go, and that's what I live next door to, but at least she's English, as is her mum, unlike these other motherfuckers, next door to my right who are Romanian and next door to my left who are Polish who keep fucking having their fucking Amazon shit delivered here. We are all friends here. You have to be fair. Okay, I don't know about a new... Oh, fucking brilliant. Sorry, you're waiting on me. I've got Chinese neighbours and I keep doing a Chinese accent. Wah! Yo, you want chicken fried rice? When I do that, right, my daughters are now at an age, right, that if I do that in the street, they'll say, Dad, don't. But, right, how hypocritical of my daughters is this? They found this new TikTok, right, and it's to do with an Asian woman saying about nails. Now, do you remember that Officer and a Gentleman things? I went $1 long time. $1 long time, something like that. And my daughters have found this thing to do with a nail salon. No, you want long nails. You'll not have boyfriend. And I'm thinking, you fucking hypocrite. You tell me off for making racial slurs, and they're fucking reeling off this thing from TikTok, complaining that people are nice to you. No winning with you, man. I don't know what it is. My daughters have watched something and they were telling me, and I thought that they'd made it up, and I said that's quite a good creation, and they said no, we got it off TikTok. Right, we're in trouble here, aren't we? We're in a little bit of trouble here, aren't we? We need to try and find a winning goal here. Let's go. We got to slow this down, haven't we? TikTok, if your street probably. Yeah, my street is fucked up. My street is really fucked up. I think we've got that I know close in proximity here. We've got one English. Oh no, I tell a lie. I think Fatso across the road is English, and there's a woman over there is English to my right side somewhere. Okay, we're going through to the final in this fucking milk cup, and does that mean we're going to be playing? We are playing Chicago in the final. Right, okay, now that's interesting because Chicago, of course, they've got to play their quarter-final, ain't they? Now, this is the thing about games being delayed. This really is. Don't think Sucky $5 was... there was something in Officer and a Gentleman, like $1, $5, but you're right, it was something else, Gary. What was it? Sucky $5, I give you $10. There was one in Officer and a Gentleman where... they're in the bar having a drink, and he's talking about probably just a prostitute Chinese or whatever. Okay, look at that. I fucking got through the whole of this. I don't know, Gary. I don't know. I'm not sure. That fucking tea tastes horrible. Annie's made me a tea. Oh, it tastes like piss. What the fuck is that? Okay, we're playing our final now. 92%. You can deal with a 92%. I'm playing you at 92%.
No, sorry, I'm not playing 92. I'm not playing Chadwick at 92% because I've got Farrell to come in. Okay, let's rock and roll. The final. I'm not 100% confident of this because let's do a quick check on Chicago. They're obviously, they've obviously done well, haven't they? They've done really well. I will trade this in order to win the leg. Tea tastes like piss. Tasted piss before. Yes, I have, because my daughter made me a cup of tea as well, and that tasted remotely like piss. Okay. Now the question is, if we win this, do we go into anything? Hang on, no, on a serious note, could we go into that World Club Cup thing in December? Surely we do. Surely we would get entry into the World Club Cup, because that draw isn't made until late November, I don't think. So, do you know what though? As I said, I would happily trade this shit in. I would happily trade this shit in to win the leg. This isn't the leg. And I think that is the real shit thing here, is this isn't the leg. And let's be honest, it's not as if I earned my place in this. Okay, we have won it. Job done, and that gives me confidence if I land them into American Cup against South. I don't know, Gary. I really don't know. I don't know. You know as much as I do with this fucking. Oh, it does say that up there, Gary, Mark, but it just don't say Champions Cup. I didn't. Sorry, I only ever read it from here. So it says Champions League. Yeah, you're right, but I'm not sure. Okay. Right, we'll see, won't we? We'll see. But we're still waiting for the semi-final draw of the actual, the league. What do we call it? The league, because the US Open Cup is the equivalent to their FA Cup. Yes, you will qualify for the World Club Cup. Also, what extra will qualify? How do they determine who the host nation is on the World Club Cup? How is that determined? So for example, that was played in Tokyo. So we had a Japanese team would have qualified. Is that right? Maybe not actually. I don't know. We'll see. The country. No. I meant in the game. Sorry, Mark. I meant in the game. Do we know how it's determined? Is it just random? I take it. So you could essentially just get a complete buy into it if you're the host. Yeah, I see what you say. I know what you're saying. Okay. Could have done without that, couldn't I? Okay, the second leg of the semi-final. We've not even had fucking bullshit, isn't it? Oh, that is brutal, isn't it? Well, it's into Miami. That is brutal. They lost them both on the shootout. They lost them both on the shootout. And look at that. Oh, days. 2-4 it finished. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. Fuck's sake. Oh, God. It almost tastes like there's fucking salt in it. Which is the sort of thing she'd do. Okay, so we're still streaming for another half an hour yet, guys. So we've got plenty of time, plenty of game time. We will surely at least finish this, the American side of things. And Matt will be well into his season now. Let me remind you, season 23 officially. Okay, here we go then. Dallas. We want Dallas, don't we? And they've done it. Dallas are through to the semi-final. So obviously we know we've got Dallas. Okay, I will happily take Dallas in the semi-final. And we're taking them on in 2 days' time. Everybody is fit. Everybody is fit. But let's just take Farrell out a minute. And Chadwick comes in. Okay. Very, very... Well, Gonzalez is on a yellow card, so not really too fussed about that. Do you know what, actually? I've made a mistake. I should put Farrell as a bench boy, really.
because I've got two midfielders on the bench. It's unnecessary. It's totally unnecessary. I mean, I could look for players if I wanted, but there's just no point, really. There's no point in me looking for players. I want to just... Oh, man, what's that? What's that? Reserves, who cares? Anyone seen... Nope, not seen it. Okay, let me just, before, in case I forget... Right, there you go. That's that. And the Farrell, I think, just gives us a little bit of options, really. If I want to make a sub and put on a more attacking-minded midfielder as opposed to the midfielder. Okay, so... all this hard work, all the hard work, and of coming to America. And I think the worst part of this is it's the second time. It's the second time. Let's see what sort of values they've got. You see, you've got to make me favourite here, haven't you? You've got to make me favourite. But you know what? It's the best of 3. Let's just see. It says actually. Let's just read it. Yeah, no player restrictions. US star scores 11.9. Yeah, okay. All okay. All okay. Okay, let's rock and roll. Dallas against New York. Early goal is what we wanted. Vic. 2-0. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck off. Son of a bitch. I'm never happy, am I? I'm never fucking happy. I say I want to be 1 up by 20, 2 up by half time, but I still fucking whinge, don't I? Okay, we are essentially... Oh, well, that evens things out, don't it? A disallowed goal apiece. We are essentially 2 games away. I'm going to take Willock off, I think, and bring Farrell on. Okay. Nick, really want that third goal. There it is. That's game over. Who gives a fuck now? That is right. That is 1 step there. 1 step. We've still got to win that second leg. And Paul Chadwick. Superb. Absolutely superb. The goalie got a free. Who gives a fuck? Okay. Okay. As I said, you know, yeah, the hard part about doing this is that we've done it once and we wasted time. We wasted a season and a half, which, you know, you may recall, we ended up leaving and going to Torino in Italy because I was so, what's the word I want to use? After losing it a second time, I was so sort of, I accepted the first one, but to lose it a second time at the same stage, I mean, one of them I lost on a fucking shootout as well. Don't want to speak too fucking soon. So when's our second leg? Okay, second leg is in 5 days' time. But we've got to... Oh, I'll be back in a minute, guys. Now, how obedient is that, right? How obedient? So I said to Annie, I said the drink's not nice. She goes, I'll make you another one. And I'm thinking, oh. Okay, right, Matt, how's Matt getting on? He's gonna do it and he's gonna fucking smash it. He's gonna smash it, and so he fucking should. What do we say, Matt? This is your 6th year? 6th year in Spain. 3 years with Bilbao and your 3rd year here. Very, very important, Matt. Let's just make sure we're all set up. Why are you unhappy, Chadwick? Are you for real? Thinks the club is underachieving? Little prick. You're probably because you want first team football. What the fuck? Is that shit? Is that shit for real? Seriously? I'll tell you what, right? When you take over a team and you are 3rd or 4th, and you've got players that feel you should be topping the table, you've got issues. I think your players are special. Yeah, they fucking are, aren't they? I'm glad I agree with you, Mark. Fucking wankers. They probably know
that if we were to go on and win this, I'm going to fuck off and leave them. Well, do you know what? They're absolutely right. Just don't tell them. Fuck them is what I say. Okay, so fast approach the second leg of the semi-final. We weren't in the US. Well, we were already eliminated at the US Open Cup. Who's that? Suarez? Is he one of mine? We got a lot of players going on Bosman's as such. So he's not. He's got a bit of value, isn't he? He's got a bit of value. Let's see if we can sell him though. If we can, I don't think we can. I'm not going to free him up. Hey Neil, how you doing? Took your sweet time, didn't you, Neil? Now I know you're working, Neil. So I'm guessing, Neil, you saw the message and you thought, well, I'm on a break. I'm not on a break yet, but if you're still streaming, I'll log on. And boom, here we are, Neil. And you've come in. No, mate, you're all good. You're all good. But, mate, you are at a good Leicester's finest. Yeah, Leicester's DTL's finest. The DTL, he's still not done an update, has he? Tosspot. But you've come at the right time, Neil. You come at the right time because I know you're cheering on Matt there, Neil. I know that you're a fan. You're a closet fan of Matt. Matt is going to do the Spanish title. He's going to do it this time. There you see. I think we've all got faith in Matt, right? I think we've all, we're sparing him moments for. We've had our minutes, not silence, we've had our minutes applause, clap of the hands, with a bit of a, cried that one. And he's gonna, this is still the same thing. He ain't done it yet, Neil. He ain't done it yet. He could still fuck it. He could still, yeah, Gary, he could still fuck it up. He could still surrender the title. I don't think he will. I think he'll. I think this was always the case about Barcelona. We're going to get an AI manager, and they weren't going to play it to the proper credentials of what their squad is. Okay, so we've got to win. So just to give you a quick recap here, Neil. I know you don't like you hate the American setup as much as everybody in the world, apart from Americans. So we've won our first leg. We have to win our second leg, no matter what score. We have to win our second leg, and we will go through to the final. We've got to beat Dallas. It don't matter that we won the first one 4-0. We have got to win this. A draw is not good enough because we will have a shootout, and we can quite easily lose that shootout, and then we've got to have a decider. We need a 2-0. We need a 2-0 cushion. We need that 2-0 cushion. It's what we need. It's what we need. We're looking good. But I just need that second goal. If they, if they equalise, we saw it, didn't we? Whoever it was that had 6 shots to 1, they won the shootout. It can be fucking ruthless. It really can. I'm not even going to make any. I'm not even going to make any changes. I'm trying to protect my strongest team. Whilst I'm only 1-0 up, it's. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, we did it. We fucking clawed our way over the line. Shitting bollocks. And we have won the semi-finals, and we are through to the final hurdle of the American leg. Wow. What can I say? We are going to be playing San Jose Earthquakes in the final. Let's have a look at their value team. Right, so what's your prediction, guys? What's your honest, genuine prediction for the final? I'm a little bit pessimistic about it, to be honest with you. I'm quite pessimistic. I'm not, I'm playing San Jose Earthquakes. When renewing a player's contract, can they automatically put in the non-playing move, or have I missed it? I know what you fuckers are laughing at, by the way. I couldn't give a fuck. The non-playing, no, you can't get that put in. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Because there's no, essentially, it's to do with, they have to play a percentage of games. Is that right? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure, Neil. I'm not sure. Okay. All right, okay. What was that? I'm not even going to bother. I'm not going to bother you, couple of idiots. Okay. Okay, they'll all be fit. They'll all be fit in time. Now, the big question I've got for Matt here is, and this is a genuine question, Matt, and I want a genuine answer. Do you want me to succeed, Matt? Do you want me to succeed? Shall we watch Matt's game? Do you want me to succeed in the game? In my final game? There's a part of Matt that's going to say, yeah, of course I do. Then there's a part of Matt, a bigger part, that's going to say, no, I fucking don't. I want you to fail. I want you to be stuck in America for another year. Ooh, Matt. Ooh, I don't know. Matt is still sporting the same formation, as is. Now, Ferrell, interesting, because Matt, he's had a red card. So I have a worldie player, he's 17, and by far my best player. I've just renewed his contract, and noticed the cheeky cunt had added that into his contract, but I didn't see it. It wouldn't have been on there. It wouldn't have been on there, because you can't add, I'm pretty certain you can't. I don't know, Neil. I really don't know. It might be worth using the filter on the forums and seeing if there's anything on it, because I don't know too much about that non-playing, to be honest with you. I mean, I say percentage of games, but out of how many games? I don't know. That's a bit sly, but I remember though, I vaguely remember seeing somebody with a 1.5 non-promotion and bidding 1.5, and they accepted it, which I thought was a bit ironic. Yeah, he is, Mark. He's being taught a fucker. He's being raped here, isn't he? He's been absolutely raped. Now, one thing Matt is going to want to do, something that none of us have ever done on any of our games, I don't think. We've had invincible seasons, but none of us have had the perfect season. I don't think Matt's had an invincible season in this particular save. I have it with Rangers. Oh, wow, he ain't just been beaten, he's been thrashed. He's been absolutely thrashed. Wow. I mean, I know it's still, he's still in a good position, but it's a home game. And it weren't exactly one of your biggest. Oh, he's fallen off the top. I didn't realise. Oh dear. Sorry, Matt. I shouldn't laugh. I didn't realise he'd fallen off. I didn't realise Real Betis had started so fucking strong. Very, very interesting, Matt. Wow. Okay. 4 days to go for the final as we take on. I'm not even going to say it. The Earthquakes. What was that? Oh, you bastards! He was still available on a free. Fuck! I could have gone for him then, couldn't I? That motherfucker. Oh, I'm not renewing his contract. He can go and fuck himself. I could have gone for him. San Ho. There you go. San Ho. Ho. I'll say whatever you want me to say. Oh, the great Alisson has been sacked. When you're 23 seasons in, right, it is quite interesting to see what players have turned into managers and how they've gone. Although, just to prove another flaw in the game, England named I think it was Gillingham coach as their new manager. Not a manager, not the Gillingham manager, the Gillingham coach. I'm pretty certain that's what happened. Let's just have a look. Andy Patterson. Let's have a look. Yeah, Doncaster, sorry. So he was a coach. Let's just check that. Oh, sorry, I apologise. It was manager. But he was second division. I mean, what the fuck, yeah? No credentials at all. Right, the US Open Cup, I was already eliminated in that. San Ho Earthquakes have lost that. Columbus have done it. Matt's going to have some big... I mean, he thrashed Real Madrid, but he's going to have to take on Barcelona yet. The likes of Espanyol and Atletico Madrid, they won't be easy games for Matt. They will not be easy games. I'm not going to alter any tactics at all. Why would I? Why would I? I'll not change anything. I'll be honest with you, right? We've not played these at all. Oh, tell a lie. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? There we go. We played them there, didn't we? We just need... Of course we played them, dickhead. Okay, we just need to continue. We need that victory. We need to put... I think given what happened with Inter Miami, I need a bit of luck in this fucking country, and I can fuck off. I don't know. I don't know. Matt said, of course, he's wanting me to do it. He probably does, to be fair. He probably does. The problem with America, as we've said before, and America, Australia, Brazil, it's irrelevant. We'll measure on the... You're not even funny. You're not even funny, Gary. I think since I took over, I did lose a game somewhere. I have lost a game, so I've accepted that that I'll be beaten. Okay, here we go. Here we go. My phone's just gone. Hang on. Email, right. Oh, hang on. Yep. Okay. We will see. We will see. Let's be fair, right? I've dominated all my games, essentially. Let's see. The save is in. Oh, I'm very pessimistic. I think it's because of the history of the competition. That's what makes me pessimistic on it. I'm actually going to offer him a new contract. He's only young. He'll take that. Even though he's transfer listed, he'll take it. Don't know if he's going to want to take that. No, not fuck you. You're not having 27 grand a week. Right, well, we need to offer him a contract, don't we? He's on 2 grand a week. Look at that. Look at that. He hasn't been playing for me, though, to be honest with you. I'm going to offer him 12 grand a week. No, don't care about you. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. And you can see in the tone of my voice, right? I'm worried. I am worried. I am worried. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to do what any manager should do in a game like this, right? I'm going to walk out. I'm going to walk... do you know what? I'm just going to turn my back. Ready? Just slow that down. Go. Now, I'm not looking. I can't look. I cannot look. Now, if I turn round, right, in about 60 seconds, and it's a picture of the fucking screen, like I've had a red card, and if the goalie gets a red card, I tell you, there'll be fucking murders. There'll be murders. So much riding on this. So much. What can we do? Is it time to turn around yet? Ready? Steady? Go! Oh, fuck you, Gary. Okay. Let me just see. Who went 2-1 up there? Oh, we went 2 up. Okay, what's the stats like? The stats are not exactly brilliant, are they? We're going to have to make a change here. Vic's got to come off. That's fine. Farrell comes on. When it comes on. Okay, just want to check something very, very quickly before we start the second half, what the instructions are. Right, so no extra time. US style shootout. If scores are level after 90 minutes. Okay. Most important game, and yet you don't manage the game. Odd managing. Yeah, well, that's why I've got such a good assistant manager. I'm going to manage the second half now, Mark. I'm going to manage the second half, but I'm just worried for the mouse, to be honest with you. I think we're going to slow this fucker down. Come on!
Yeah, I just looked at the attendance and they've all turned up and think, where the fuck am I? Okay. Okay, some fresh legs. Come on, you motherfuckers! Fuck America, who gives a fuck? They can all fuck off. Didn't want to be here anyway, they can all kiss my fucking ass. There you go, job done. Job fucking done. Now, I should be in that World Club Cup, did you say? The draw was made on the 1st of December. More importantly, right? Yeah, more importantly, the first thing I do is I go to the job board. I've got to go to the job board. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? What's this? Ooh, Ooh, defo okay. How many games are in the Brazilian league? It's not 54, is it? It's never 54, is it? No, it's not. No. So I can't go to Brazil. I can't go to Brazil because we're past the halfway stage. It is essentially 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 games. So I can't go to Brazil. Okay. Cheers, Mark. Gary, good. Say it. Gary, say it. Cheers, Neil. Say it, Gary. Say it. You should be saying to me, Gary, well, mate, at least you can fuck off and never return, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I will never return to this shithole of a country. No disrespect to any Americans, but it's a shithole of a country who have got no sense of fucking humour. Okay, so we now look for a new job, and obviously... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. No, it means nothing to me as well, to be honest, and I can openly say that now. First things first, let's check. When did we take over? Now this is important because you've got to have been in a job for 3 months before another applicant will be entertained. So, there you go. Okay, are you've got value, ain't you? No, fuck you. Fuck right off. New England. Right, let's see if we can get an exchange on this. This fucking shit anyway. Do you know what? I'll take you on an exchange. And if you don't exchange him for the player, then come back with a proper fucking bid. I remember what I said, Mikey, about a blender. No, I'm trying to remember, Mark. I can't remember what you said about a blender, to be honest with you. But you might need to remind me, but maybe do it on... Yeah, I figured you meant on stereo, but you'll have to send it to me on WhatsApp, Mark, because of YouTube. Okay, so let's just whilst Matt's playing. Right, we've got nothing really of interest, do we? Yeah, there's nothing going on really, is there? Nothing going. They're all at the latter part. What we need now, really, with the time of the season it is, we're almost at the half. Well, we're coming up to not even at halfway. So we want somewhere in Belgium. So what we want, right? Let's just take a look at somewhere like Belgium. What's fucking hell? What does a playoff? What does that mean? They've got a playoff, but 10 games in? What the fuck's that all about? Okay, someone answer that. Belgium's second tier. 10 games in and it's already got... What the fuck does that even mean? Good result, Matt, but Betis win again. Let me remind you that in Spain, it's not goal difference. It is your head-to-head. Goal difference only applies if your head-to-heads are bang level. Right, so Kanza have come in. We're going to do the same thing here. We don't really need him. Yeah, okay, it's not too bad. Squad rotation.
No, he's no good. I mean, I still, basically, like I did with Barcelona, I still have to prepare for next season, really. You know, that's the short and long of it. They ain't going to come back with a 5 million offer. They're not going to come back with an exchange for that player. So I'm just hoping they'll come back with a higher valued offer. Let's just see how much money they've got. They're only okay. They might, I mean, I don't know, because... See, this is the thing, you see. That deal ain't going to... If they come through with a 5 million offer, there's no fucking point, because they've got offers coming, they've got deals going in, so I may as well just cancel that. I may as well just cancel it. I quite often check that. I check their money and I check their agreed deals, and it'll get cancelled. It'll get cancelled. Okay, so we're waiting for the first... I mean, we're only streaming for 10 more minutes, so I don't think we're going to get to the World Club Cup. But certainly we'll be keeping an eye on the Spanish League. Now, Barcelona can go to within 3 points here if they win their game in hand, which will be interesting. I'm not sure how it works. If it's a three-way tie. There you go. Perfectamundo. In fact, hang on a minute. Let's check their money. So they've got 4.7 in the bank. You see, this is the thing. They're buying Jamie Walker. So this deal ain't going to go through. This deal is not going to go through. There's no point. I might as well just pull out of the fucking thing now. I might as well just pull out of it. That is not going to go through. And it's going to be the same with this one here as well. So I might as well just fucking reject it. I can't do nothing. I really can't do nothing at all. Let's just lower him to £1 million and hopefully, you know. And that's one of the bitches about CM. That's one of the flaws, really. This guy here, I did make an offer for this guy, Van Dijk regen, but he didn't entertain it. Fuck him is what I say. In fact, fuck America. Right. Hang on. Okay. You bastard. You fucking bastard. Yeah, we couldn't the latter stages. Okay, let me have a look. Because I can openly say it, you see, Mark. Let's have a look. What Mark said on stereo. What is pink and noisy, then red? A baby in a blender. Oof! Ooh-hoo! Oh, God. Oh, God. Gary, I've just said it. I feel that I can say that's what they kicked off about. How did you remember that, Mark? I couldn't remember exactly. I knew it was to do with a baby, and I couldn't remember what it was. You know what, right? It's no different. And I think the worst part of it is, it was a free-for-all. But, you know, if you'd said no sick jokes, then fair enough. Yeah, you've got a right to say, Mark, you're a cunt. You know, but if you say free for all, anything goes, I think it said, then, you know, you're a fucking dick. You're a fucking dick. You know. Okay, so looks like Barcelona are trailing. Oh, look who Matt's hammering. It's a group saying anything. Yeah, exactly. Look at Matt. Matt is hammering Real Betis. It's going to be a good day at the office for Matt here. Matt is going to silence all his critics here with Barcelona getting beaten and him thrashing Betis. Let's just check something at Barcelona a minute to see if they've sold anybody. Oh, look at that. They've sold fucking one of their better players. So painful to see that they're fucking selling all their... That they don't play... Oh, they're playing 4-4-2. Come on. Okay, Matt. There you go, Matt. That's a title is yours now, Matt. If you do not win the title from here on, because, you know, that's your first game against Betis. As I said, they're heads-up games. It goes on the overall. So if they beat you 1-0, you will always be above them if you're level on points. There you go. There you go. We've got to really keep an eye on the... we've got a lot more jobs there. Let's take another look at the job list. Anything for second tier? Australia can fuck itself. We've been to Italy. Now, it's funny, really. It's funny because that would probably... I'd consider a big Italian, relatively big Italian club. But Italy's done. And Matt, of course, still needs to do Italy. Okay. Yep, of course you do. Of course you do. Let me just check my phone. Okay. William Saliba. Oh. You see... That's going to be 6 months, isn't it? Of course it is. Kanza. Now, what money have Kanza got? Was it Kanza earlier on? 6.5. There's no point. There's no point. They've offered me... There's absolutely no point in me doing it. Because I know the deal's going to get cancelled. So... Fucking pricks. Oh! Oh, here we go. Here we go. Kanza. What did I say? What did I say? Kanza. What did I say? I can't remember what I said. Okay, we'll watch Matt's game. Barcelona against Elche. Ain't gonna lie to you, Matt. I'm in the stadium and I'm in the Barcelona end. Not gonna lie. But I will have drinks with you afterwards. He started well. Let's just make sure he's not whip-wobbing. Nah, he's looking good. He's looking good. Let's make sure he's not man-marking the goalkeeper. I can't check to see if he's man-marking the goalkeeper. Okay, he's looking good, isn't he? And I think, you know, Barcelona are playing 4-4-2. Oh! They're playing 4-4-2 again. That is crazy. It's 2 apiece. What did I say? Kanza? I'm actually with the Barcelona fans now cheering. Honestly, I am. Because I've got... Oh! I know. The thing is, Matt, right? The thing is, they've got a statue of me outside. Of course I'm there. I'm there with the chairman right now. Ahmed, hello. Mate, you just have to catch... This will be the next update. This will be the next update because I'm recording it at the same time. Good to see you, Ahmed. But we are about to finish up in a few minutes. It's Barcelona 3. Oh, he squared it. It's just been shafted by... When I was doing a write-up on this, a video on this, I couldn't pronounce it as cock, so I just referred it as coke, because... there was another player, was it Koke? K-O-K-E? He was a real player, wasn't he? Oh! It's 4-3 to Barcelona! He's been beaten in a 7-goal thriller, and... Oh, you're a patcher. I've called Mark a lot of things in my time, but never a patcher. Just so you know, Ahmed, that is not the same Mark than what is Mark Henderson from the forums. Wonder if the guy... Draw us. Well, Gary, we don't know, do we? We don't know, you know. But I think maybe we should have a moment's applause just to get Joe from the forum. Yeah. Okay. Betis win. Betis didn't win at all. Betis drew. Fucking bastards. They had an opportunity there, didn't they? They had an opportunity. What a result for Barcelona. Apparently his neighbour had sparkles. Do you remember air bombs? Or was it air bombs and bazookas? Bazookas and air bombs. That's when fireworks were proper fucking fireworks. Rockets were proper fucking sort of like 15-inch rockets. You know, none of these fucking huge ones that do all sorts of shit in the sky. I just want to hear it like the bangers. Where are you from, Ahmed? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, where are you from, Ahmed? Okay, Oceania 2, Real Sociedad 1. Okay, Roman candle, oh my god, Roman candles. That's a fireworks story. Roman candles, I remember those fuckers. Trying to think, what else did we have back in the day? It was mostly those sort of obvious ones though, weren't it? You know. Okay, Benfica against Elche for Matt. Has he got any hangover from his domestic defeat? Indonesia. Look up the Ali McCoy's fireworks story. Ali McCoy's fireworks story. Tel Aviv bangers. Well, are they like a new kind there, Gary? A new kind. Right. Okay. Oh, dear. Okay. Sometimes I've never been to Indonesia. Funnily enough, Mark, neither have I. I've never been to Indonesia. Let me just check the job list again. Celtic available. Don't worry, Gary. I'm not going for Celtic. Not allowed to go in the Premier League, but I've done Scotland anyway. When we have completed this, whenever that may be, we don't know what our objective is. We haven't really discussed it. Maybe just settle some roots somewhere. You can go anywhere you want after that. Sack that. Don't want to eat it. What else we got? Nothing. La Liga 2. The season's just finished, of course. Okay. Dortmund job is available. Right, I need to go for a piss. I'm bursting for a piss. Okay. Let's just continue the next game. Matt, I haven't missed his result, to be honest with you. A 1-2-0. Matt is safely advancing to the second phase. Fuck you in the silence, you piece of shit. Oh, they sacked Haaland. Right, okay. Peace off is what I say to you, couple of cunts. Okay. Nothing of interest. Oh, joy, he's back. If you go to Indonesia, you can watch the national team match, bro, and you will feel the atmosphere. Oh yeah, Bali, beautiful island. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh. So I've got the hiccups. Okay. I was hoping to maybe try and get to the draw of that fucking World Club Cup thing. I am quite amazing, and I look at that. Look at it. No, it doesn't appeal to me in any way. Pub league football and an 18-hour flight. It brings us back. With all due respect, Ahmed, it brings us back to the World Club Cup, really, and that's been proved. You know, it's a joke. I mean, you know what I mean. Okay. Good surfing, I hear, in Bali. Okay, so... Well, Matt obviously is going to have to finish the season. Will Matt do it this season? I still think Matt will do it. I think the rivals around him will drop more points than he will. They're more inclined to. It would have possibly been totally different had I stayed in Spain with Barcelona, but as part of the game, you know, it was all about moving on to the next chapter, and that applies now. It's all about moving on to the next chapter. Now, if a job was to come up now, an appealing job, and I'm thinking, I like that, I would look at that ahead of playing this World Club Cup, assuming I'm in it, because that's not important. It's like Thailand with ladyboys. Oh, is it like Thailand with ladyboys? Matt Brown is too embarrassed. Oh, God. Matt will blow it against Barca. I'd piss myself laughing and you'll end up at Dortmund. Well, the thing is, Gary, I won't go to Germany until the game is done. You know, I've done Germany. There'll be no logic to go to Germany whatsoever. For the simple reason, it's against the rules. It's against our rules. Our rules are quite clear. I mean, there's a few rules that maybe that we haven't ironed out. For example, I'll give you one rule, for example now, and I'll get your views on this, Gary. Fuck off! I'll get your views on this, Gary. So when I went to Spain with Espanyol, Matt was at Bilbao. Bro, if you create content, please provide an fuck off. I wouldn't know how to do that. There's never a logic. You're a checkbook manager who needs big cash. Okay, are we going to go down this route, are we, Gary? I'm a checkbook manager that needs cash. You're someone that needs a third-party program. There we go, shots fired. I use a checkbook, you use a third-party program. There we go. Oh, yeah, and Gary does. And Gary does, yeah. Iran and USA have qualified for the next... Mark, I didn't even know that. That's interesting, isn't it? Do you know what would have been fucking hilarious, Mark? Maybe this is probably not the right time to... Maybe it's not the right time to say this, but it would have been hilarious if they were playing each other in a playoff for the World Cup. My point is, Mark, right? My point is, Mark, what's that? But you only had 2 million at New York, so how's it? I ignore it, Matt. I barely use the scout tit head. Bollocks, you don't use it, you rarely use it. That's bullshit. That is absolutely bullshit. I know you use it, and I'm not disputing that. I'm not, see you again, Ahmed. I'm not disputing that. My point is, right, you have your way, I have my way. But, right, the bottom line is, you might use it once, make a log, a mental note of 100 players, and then there you go, you've utilised, which I'm not knocking it. But my point is, you know, everyone plays one way. That's, you have your perspective about me being a checkbook manager. I have my perspective about you using a CM scout. That's the way it is. For fuck's sake. Always the fucking same. What more am I supposed to do? How will I ever remember back Nikiforenko, West or Sigalko without scout? The bottom line is, right, firstly, you use it more than what you've just claimed to there. I know for a fact you do. Secondly, as I said, it's a third-party program. And I even said to you, right, not to you, sorry. I said that on my video yesterday about I'm beginning to accept that AI are starting to always pick up on the school players, so I'm not knocking it. But my point is, right, I'm against using a third-party program in any solo game. I'm totally against that. Well, it is what it is, Mark. It is what it is. It was more aimed against the concept of emphasising, you're a checkbook manager. You know, that's a bit like saying, right, oh, you're a checkbook manager, but you're a manager that always goes for Nikiforenko. You know, it works in both ways. Exactly. It's a patcher. You use a third-party program. Am I using a third-party program at this very moment? It's merged. It's a merged. A patcher is what it is. It's a patcher. A patcher alters the main program. So if you're talking about in respect of the school search, if you're talking about in respect of the fourth column of attributes, right? Yes, my school search is 180 PAs, but I'm not loading up any other program to spot that. You've got the things altered for the game. Yeah, in-game. It's an in-game alteration. It's no different than having the fourth column of attributes. It's no different than having coloured attributes. It's an in-game. And none of them, it's not like I've started a game as New York and put my goalkeeper with a PA. It's essentially scout in-game, for fuck's sake. Right, so if it's a scout in-game, right, then it would be available, right, to come here and to look for every player that you can look for here than what you can on CM Scout, if that was the case. But it's not, because it emphasises here famous players in your region. We could go on all day. We could go on all day with this. It's essentially scouting game, for fuck's sake. A list of 180 PAs. Yeah, but it's in-game. It's in-game. It's not external. It's not external, though, is it? It's not external. It's not an external program. You've got CM Scout. You've got CM Agent. You've got a couple of other things that I'm not really so familiar with. CM Agent is essentially CM Scout. But if you're going to have them running simultaneously, right? If you're going to have your game open in window along with CM Scout opened alongside, so scouting, you're basically, you would basically make these completely obsolete, correct? You would make these completely obsolete because you've got everything available to you right here. But in your case, as a program perspective, not here. But yeah, we can keep going on this all fucking day. Okay, so I wanted to get to the 1st of December. I don't know if we're going to get it. Right, okay. The scouts are broken, so I have to use a third party to replace them. The scouts are not totally broken though, Mark. They're not totally broken. And I will send my scouts out to... what the fuck's... I will send my scouts out to different regions. Sometimes I just do countries. So if I'm looking specifically for... I mean, in all fairness, right, if I'm looking for a Brazilian region, I tend to just flick through all the Brazilian players. Not players. The Brazilian team. Oh, for fuck's sake, I will get my fucking words out. So I'll go to, let's say... I'll go to Sao Paulo, and I'll literally... If I'm looking for a specific goalkeeper, and I'll literally do that. But yeah, it is a long-winded fucking process. It is a long-winded process. But I'll also have my scout. If I am looking for a Brazilian goalie, I'll probably send 2 scouts out to Brazil. I'm not 100% sure about this, but if you were to send 2 scouts out to youth players, for argument's sake, they would come back with different players, I think. You reject clubs because they are skin. You won't go to a club with no money because you need 100 million to buy players. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it at that. All right. Don't tell me that you would go to a team who have got who are bankrupt, because you wouldn't. And if you say you would, then you're a liar. It's as simple as that. And also, for the record, and if you had, you'd know what I'm about to say. You'd know what I'm about to say. That when you're in debt, and if you when you're in debt. You ain't broke me. You ain't broke me at all. You ain't broke me at all. You just don't like it because I don't like CM Scout. You've also gone back on your word that you don't. You've now changed it and said you don't use it as much. You've always spoke about CM Scout. In all fairness, both of you have. I go to a bankrupt club sadly as Brentford to start minus. As soon as you reach X amount in debt, you then don't control the finances. It can be very difficult to get out. Waffling now. Okay, I'm waffling now then. I'm waffling now. We'll leave it at that then. I'm waffling now. But the thing with you, Gary, right, is you don't like it when I've got an opinion on something. It is an opinion, okay? it is an opinion, and because my opinion don't match yours, or because you disagree with my opinion, or I don't like, you get very defensive. And, we've said this before. There's a lot of things that we do agree on, let's be honest. There's a lot of things we do agree on about people, how they play the game. What's that term? Who is it? One of you said it. Play the game the way it was intended. Now, that opens up a barrier of all sorts of discussions. Play the game the way it was intended. It was one of you two that said it. I forget who it was. I use Scout a lot and openly admit it. And in all honesty, right, Mark, I've learned a lot about CM Scout, particularly with King of the Dugout. All right then, you got me. I snapped. There you go. When people really cheat, play like that. What is it now? Yeah, I abuse CM Scout because I'm wank at the game. No, Neil, in all fairness, Neil, right? I mean, we've discussed CM Scout, me and you. We've discussed it. But this isn't about... This is about, if someone says to me, you only play it as checkbook, I'm going to retaliate. Yes, I retaliated. Yes, and you went broke me. You just don't like it when my opinion's valid, but you just don't like my opinion. You don't like my opinion. That's the bottom line. What was I going to say? The thing is, Mark, right? Somebody said to me ages ago, I forget who it was that said it, they really, not laid into it, but they didn't like me using the word cheat. I think it might have been on Facebook, actually, on that old CM group. You know the group I'm talking about? The one with your mate, that's admin. And they said, it's not cheating. I mean, I fucking hate... I mean, as far as I'm concerned, iodine, unless you are letting AI use WibBob, right, unless you have got that implemented, it's cheating. That's the bottom line. I used the word exploiting the game and stuff like that on my last video. Yeah, no worries, Neil. Get back to work. Fuck me, Neil. That's 45 minutes. Take it easy, Neil. What was it now? People have a difference of opinion. People have a difference of opinion. What is deemed cheating? People say all this shit about it's part of the game and blah, 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 blah. It is part of the game, so make it part of the game equally. I don't know. I think what's triggered it most is when we've seen, I mean, fortunately, I haven't got to see this anymore for the wrong reasons, but when you see somebody showcasing their season, their invincible season of how great they've done, and then you look at does Gary know where this game started? We had 100k, didn't we? I think using CM Scout just for looking for attributes is fine, and it's still a scout process, no different than real life. It's when you go for all the PA players, etc. It's a bit cheaty. From what you're working on something today, aren't you, Mark? To do with filtering attributes. So from a research, and it is good. It's a great tool. There's no doubt about that. But if somebody says to me, let's say I've started a brand new game, and someone says, Mike, go for this player. And I'm thinking, oh, who's that player? I've never seen him before. Yeah, I found him on the CM Scout. Then it's going to be a little bit cheaty. Do you know what I mean? It was about 100k, Matt. But, Matt, I don't think we should discuss Season 1. I don't think we should discuss Season 1, should we, Matt? Season 1 wasn't exactly very kind to you, was it, Matt? I don't know what was worse for you, Matt. Season 1 or Season 2? What would you say? So we'll get to the 1st of December, and then we'll save in what should have been at 11:30. Matt's got not the easiest of games here. I don't care, mate. I'm crap at lower leagues. Right, listen, Matt. Listen. You can't keep throwing that bone out there. I'm crap at lower. You can't keep saying that. You cannot say that. And don't think that'll get you a free pass on the King of the Dugout. The bottom line is, right, lower leagues is a totally different game to the bigger leagues, and you've seen that, and Season 1 has proved that for you, and no doubt you learnt a valuable lesson. But it is all learning. It's all learning. It's a different ball game. And just like the King of the Dugout, it's a totally different ball game for you. The lower leagues, you're just not familiar with lower leagues. That's the bottom line. I use Scout to find new players when I use it. I don't want to sign all the same players from 20 years ago that we all know. We moan every same people. Right, okay. I would never use Scout if the computer didn't already have players shortlisted and scouted when I start polling, which is the earliest I can start. Yes, it's in the original game, but it's an unfair advantage from the computer. Okay, so... No, I'm not going to bother fucking speaking out CM Scout anymore. Fuck it. Okay, Matt, you had to win that game. That weren't going to be the easiest of the game. Tenerife were a little bit of a force, weren't they? Barcelona have won. Betis have drawn. Okay, so Betis have fucking surrendered their fucking gapped even more. For fuck's sake. Okay. Let's just have another check at the jobs. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Never get this type of debate on TGR. More fun. Does he... Right. You've obviously tuned into those streams, Gary. Does he respond? So if you were to go on a stream or on one of his lives and to ask him a question or ask him, would he respond? I'm intrigued about that, actually. I've never asked anybody that because I don't know if he does. I know that what's his name? I mentioned this in the last one. That fucking cunt. Is it? Oh, all right. Okay, I thought you had. But then I called him a fat wrestling nonce at live. Oh, you called him a fat wrestling nonce at live and he blocked me. Unfortunately, I don't have to see his shit, if I'm honest with you. The only times I see any of his shit is when one of you fuckers send me a screenshot. I don't know. Someone raised a question to me the other day, right? And they said it's good to have multiple people doing various CM content to have different perspectives, which is fine, and I agree with that. Don't get me wrong, but it just bugs me when you get somebody like TGR doing content which what the fuck's that noise? I just don't. Someone's doing a video. I mean, TGR, what is it? What was that thing he did when he started the game as Roma? He sold someone and brought in Segalco, something like that. And I just think, oh man, if I mention a book in which you use as money, fucking dickhead, and that finished in 12th with Juventus, Jamie Curtin. I don't even remember that. I don't remember who did he buy then for Parma? I thought, who was it he sold? Who was it he sold and replaced, and yet there was no logic? I can't remember. I don't remember if it was me that saw it, or if it was just going by what you guys saw. We are going to save upon the draw, guys, of the World Club Cup. Let's see where Matt goes to. Oh, we'll have Matt's game, actually. You got a fairly easy group there, Matt, didn't you? Got sacked at Juventus and deleted. He was at Dortmund. He's at I knew it was Amoruso, but I thought you're joking me. I mean, I thought it was Segalco or something like that, or like a decent striker, but not someone that you would sell Amoruso for. What? Fuck's sake. I mean, what is the fucking point? You wouldn't even buy it done well at Man United or a top Premier League team because, oh man, I couldn't remember. Fucking bellend, isn't he? He's such a fucking bellend. Matt, I thought you went for this guy, Melvin Heath. Did you? That's a Phil Foden regen, isn't it? I'm sure you went for him. I thought you actually had a deal over the line. Okay, so we're almost at the draw. Mega Dante's back, mate. Well, I'm going in a few minutes. Mr. Dante. We've been going on for an hour and 50 minutes. But you have to catch up, Mega Dante. It's been emotional. What do you mean, for fuck's sake? I didn't even know you'd gone. I just thought you were here eating popcorn. Okay, so
When's my fucking... So when's this draw made then, fuckers? Okay. We'll wait for that draw. Assuming I'm in it. Assuming I'm in it. Spoilers alert for you, Mr. Dante. The game that I lost. Let me just go to... It was that one there, weren't it? Away to Los Angeles. I do remember, actually. 9 people in the house. That's amazing. Get that... Oh, fucking hell, Dante. You do make me fucking chuckle. Hey, believe it or not, right, after I finish here, I've got to go out, right, and I've got to go to Iceland. And I kid you not, Iceland is not far, it's round the corner, but it is on Lincoln Road. Can you remember what I said Lincoln Road was? It's just jam-packed with just fucking immigration issues. It's fucking terrible. I don't really let Annie go on her own for this very reason. Okay, here we go then, guys. Oh, what? Someone's already done it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, right, okay. Are you ready? New York will play that team. Okay. Let's have a look at the semi-final draw. Flamengo. Ooh, they are... Ooh, I don't know. Rocket Ice Lollies. Do you know what? I might look for some of them. No, just going to buy some bangers and mash. Right, okay, guys. A big thank you to all of you. Gary, thank you for the discussion. Mark, thank you. Dante, thank you for coming and going. Ahmed, thank you. Matt, thank you for just being alive. It's been quite the session, hasn't it? It has been quite the session. The American dream has been achieved. I don't give a fuck about that World Club Cup. Why am I being a bit gay? What's your fucking problem? Back after mate. Fucking hell, you don't give up, do you? No, I'm not. Not anytime soon. I'm going out. Yum, bubble gum. Yeah, it's been a very... Why is this taking so long? Thanks for being alive. Yeah, well, do you know what? If he weren't alive, I'd have no one to play with, would I? In the daytime. Thanks for being alive. Okay, what else? So, we are... Right, 2 hours. Oh, it's the best part of 2 hours. And as I said, I have recorded this in order to upload it as a part on the King of the Dugout, whoops, on Lowend to Legend. But I think it's fair to say, Matt, there's no reason why Matt won't win that leg. Oh, Neil, that was the other person. Neil, big thanks, Neil. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Until next time from me, guys, take it easy. And I can't press end stream. What the fuck? And it's because I'm saving you, motherfucking... Aha.